What's the deal? What up, gang? Where's Glenn when you need the perk 30, so? Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the...
Introducing the star of our show!
Alright. How's everyone doing? Me? How about me? I'm doing well. Don't worry about me. I only have arthritis, some amnesia, and a wild headache. Have you woken up yet? Chat, I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling this. Today was the first time where I truly wanted to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna run the stream today. But we here. I had a really massive headache all day. I don't know if it's the weather, because it's like thunderstorming here, or what it is. But I've been out of it all day, like not feeling well. Is it a cold? No, like I'm not sick. I just don't feel good. I had a headache all day. Right when you feel like stopping, that's when the real work starts. I don't know who. Okay. Didn't you have the same thing about 2 weeks ago? No, like 2 weeks ago I had a cold. Like remember my nose was stuffed, everything. Like I wasn't feeling well. Today I'm not feeling well, and like I'm not sick. I don't have a fever or anything. I don't think so. I just have you ever have a migraine? You know how the pain's like coming from like right here, right in there? Whoever's driving this thing in there right now. That guy needs to slow down. So, all right, fuck it. We're gonna do this anyway, right? I just need a pull, right? We'll get this shit started. Let me get a light. Hold on, chat. Got the Panthers game on the screen right now, hoping they do better than the Heat did yesterday. Hitting has a bit too much. No, I haven't really smoked all day. I haven't felt good. One vote for tequila. Chat, I don't know what the fuck you got going on in your life right now. I don't know if you work in management. If you are the management, I don't know if you gotta fire somebody tomorrow, or if you're the one getting fired. If you ain't smoking this, I don't know what the fuck you are doing with your life. Can't hit this and not feel better. Damn. Stream must go on. Oh, the Panthers scored. 1-0. Show must go on. Show must go on. Inside my heart is breaking. My makeup may be flaking, but my smile still stays on. Yo, Jack, we could do that later. I thought he was about to say something empowering. Hell yeah. Smoke a joint, see if you don't fucking feel empowered. Oh yeah. Can't believe I was feeling like shit 5 minutes ago. I know what the problem is. Fucking ashtray's full. That's what it is. Alright, now tell me that everything ain't better. What's your percent returns for the year look like so far? It's hard to tell because I traded half the year on a different account on TD. right? Not half the year, but a good part of the year. I traded on TD, so if you count it up between TD and the account right now, maybe like 200%, 300%. A flush sound in the background? No flush sound in the background. Maybe a thunderstorm. I was outside. I'm always ready for big dubs. I don't know if we're gonna get any just based on the way we closed here on the daily. But let's get into the breakdown. We haven't even done a breakdown. We're 20 minutes into the stream. Funny money. That's strip club money, isn't it? Oh, I'm up 10% doing ICT methods. Fucking about to jump wagon. I don't know. I was up 10% last week. All right. Daily. We closed bearish, but we closed bearish right at a support. And we also closed bearish with no bottom wick. So highly likely that this daily today flips, makes a bottom wick, but doesn't drive and still closes bullish. Highly likely because of the previous daily closure. 4 hour also here closed with no bottom wick the previous 4 hour. So if this 4 hour never flips here in the next 40 minutes, hold on, let me let some people in. Oh, they're all in. It's the deal, Zoom. So if this 4 hour never flips right now and closes bullish in 40 minutes, I'm going to expect the next 4 hour to make a bottom wick and continue up like this. All right. And if that's the case after 9 o'clock, we should see the 9 to 10 p.m. candle maybe make this bottom wick, sort of give the illusion of a drive down, grab liquidity, and then drive up. Don't get caught. Don't get caught. The higher time frames are giving you every indication that you've reached the support. Now, our hourly range. Our resistance, our support. Now let's see where we can take advantage of this on a smaller time frame. There's some interesting ranges here, and I would rather see us come up and have a range 2 breakout today against the daily, just to mirror the range back up. Everything that we just drove down, I'd love to mirror this back up. And if you see, every time we come down here, see, down, drove up, down, drove up, came down to this area, drove up, came down to this area. I'm gonna expect the same thing here. Just how is it going to form? And like I said, if the 4-hour never flips here, you expect the next 4-hour to slowly come down here, make a bottom wick, and then reject. All right, so here's what I want to see. I want to see a closure below here, below 1956.29, and a wick up to continue driving down and fill the range down to 1954. Or if we fill the range down to 1954 without getting a position, we're going to have entries below 1954.05, .04. Off the rip if we get a closure and drive down there. Okay, capiche? Below 1956.299, we're gonna need a closure, a wick up, and then reject off a resistance to fill the range down, find support somewhere at 1954. And if it fills the range right through without ever closing for us over here in this range, then we're gonna look for sells off the rip below 1954. All right, chat? Right here. Good, you got that out of your system? Yeah? You guys got the shivers and the shakes and all that out of your system? Maybe a heel kick or something? Yeah? Alright, cool.
Wow, I feel good.
Can we continue now? Thank you. Thank you. All right. So sells below 1956.29, and I'm gonna look for some range 2 breakouts. All right. Really depends how we form here. The 4 hour is going to be key. If the 4 hour makes a bottom wick to around 1956, 55 areas on the next 4 hour in about an hour from now, if we make a bottom wick there and start coming up, we might have buys around here. Your opinion on vaping? That's right, smoke weed. Smoke weed every day. All right. See, yeah, what we want to see it. What we want to see here is something along the lines of this closure above here to drive us up here, or this closure above here, drive us up, or this closure, drive us up. Now I know some of you be like, but what about this closure? It didn't really drive us up. Well, what happened was we were driving down here, right? And then we found a support and reject off of resistance. Excuse me, gang. In our case, we're driving up. Driving up. So closure above, go up. These tend to be the areas we drive to around 1964. That's about a 25 pip advantage. Right, 25 pip advantage point, and then we can go break even on any buys above there as long as we get a bottom wick coming down to 1956, 57 areas, maybe even 55 areas. Right, because on the 4 hour, already 4 hour. Right, on the 4 hour, there's no bottom wick, so the next 4 hour breaks this current 4 hour and drives up. That bottom wick should be around 1957, 56 areas, yeah. So because I don't want to be part of this or part of this, or part of this, and as we're coming down here, take a sell, and then all of a sudden it rejects like that and drives straight up. We want a closure below here, and then some liquidity grab in these areas, and then drive down. Otherwise, we're not going to trade this range at all. Otherwise, we're going to wait for it to fill and close below it. It's not that big of a range. It's 20 pips here, 25 pips. Beneath there, you have a lot more. Right, and where do you tend to drive from as you come down here? Yeah, this is tough because we just seem to drive straight through this area. Let's see how we form here. Personally, I want to see us drive straight through from 56 to 54. before we do anything in here. I don't want a closure in over here and then a pullback. I want us to fill this range, and then if anything, we'll pull up and then take the fake out to retest the lows. Right, so as we come down here, what I want to see is, I don't want to see us close like this. Right? I want to see us drive straight through here. Fill this range. If we close below, great, we'll look for that. But if we don't, I'd rather see this and then a hold of this support and then push back up. Right. As we push up here, next candle to come back down into range it would be this the sell. And at that point, if it does this, we're gonna look for sells to retest the lows. Right? This is our advantage point. But what might happen is this candle just drives straight down to here. And if that happens, we take this off the rip right here. This area, as soon as it closes here, we'll take that off the rip. And this will be our position. Give me 1 second, chat. Music too loud compared to your voice? You're probably right, but here. Let me put the mic closer to my mouth. Looks so much better at drawing candles than Don. I beg to differ. I think Don is way better at drawing candles than me. See, this is a Wix candle. This is a Don candle. Which one makes more sense? Would you rather be in this position or in this position? This is what Wix feels like right now. Would you guys rather be in this or in this? Where the position that wins, right? Because this could be a buy and then you're fucked. If this is a sell, then you want to be in here. But if it's a buy, you're fucked. Over here, if it's a buy or sell, you're good. Oh, come on, bro. Just fuck. So you were trolling me? You were really saying Don is better? Yo, that's fucked up. So this is our analysis for the day. Horizontal candles, chat. Someone new coming onto the stream right now is like, so what are they learning? What the hell? What kind of candle is that? My broker only prints them vertically. Alright, hold on. We don't even have our buy levels marked off here. So, again, same thing for this level. We can only have buys above here if we get a bottom wick after we close above here. Overall, I probably want to see buys. Let's see. Probably above this whole area. Oh yeah, this is great. Perfect. Yeah, we'll be off the rip above this area. It's our range 2 breakout. And we have potential buys above 1962 here, 1961.75. But only once we close above here. So the same thing, we must. So here's the thing, right? Common sense. If we close above here, obviously this area is going to switch, right? So this is basically an alarm area for yourself, just to keep in mind when you should be paying attention. But if you get that closure above, right, and we're asking for a pullback and a closure above this area, that means you're going to get a bearish candle closing, right? So if you get a bearish candle closing, you're going to get a resistance form, right? If this starts happening, if you start closing back in range, you have a resistance form. So now this area becomes this area. And now at that point, first closure, right? This becomes your now range 2 here, right? And now first closure back above this resistance that you just made, right? That should be your indication that the next candle will come up. But if this doesn't form here, and we don't form a resistance and then drive off of support to retest these highs, then what might happen is it might close bullish here. Oh, oops. We might close bullish here and then never come back here and have this fake out and continue with the daily. Come back down, right? If that one closes back in range and it never comes back up above this area, then you're most likely going to see a top wick up and the candle continue heading down, right? If you don't get that closure back above this area. And what else you might see is just a drive through here, at which point we'll do the same thing that we wanted in this area, right? We'll get a drive pushing up here, and then you'll get candles coming back down, which will form a higher time frame bottom wick, but this will just be a 5-minute range, right? It might come back down here, and if it does that, your first closure back above here is your fake out, and if you close back above this area here, we're gonna be in off the rip to retest the highs here at this area. And if this candle here doesn't want to wait for us and it drives straight up like so, oh whoops, if it drives straight up like so, then we'll just be off the rip right here, that area, to mirror that clean range that you have to the left, right there. Clean candle down, clean candle up. Okay, so that's what we're gonna look for here today, and maybe a candle that looks like this. All right, no, I'm just kidding. All right. That's our breakdown.
Remember it. Write it down. Take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? How do we not even have 500 people here for the breakdown? Damn near into the second hour. Because you know what it is? I think people are getting good and they can tell that it should be a rangy session. Or maybe they got scared with the first thing I said when I came on stream, right? Which was I'm sick and I'm contagious, and you guys might get it too right through the microphone. No, I'm just kidding. Which was the way the daily and the 4-hour closed with no bottom wick, right? So Wicks, one thing is for certain is that your educational skills are getting better past several months. Next step is next step is better drawn candles. These candles were fine though. I think Clever has a crush on me. Would you like to buy my no. We passed that. We about 3 months late. I was gonna say, you wanna be my Valentine? It's Memorial Day weekend. People asking mom and dad for a lend. Okay. Wicks and Clever sitting in the tree. TRADING. But Wix, isn't 1962 just a range one breakout on the higher time frame as we are still bearish on a daily? Yes, but if you paid attention to what I just said, I have this need to make people feel stupid, right? I'm kidding, bro. Bro. No, here's what I just drew. Let's go back to the drawing, right? So if that happens, right, and we do get a closure. Wait, let's go back to where's this drawing? Right there, right? If you do get a closure like right here, right? Like you get a closure right there above the range, and you form a resistance right there, that red bearish candle. Now you're forming basically a range 2 here. This would be a range 1, and this would be a range 2, right? Because now you just formed the range between here and here. Holy shit, that's a lot of candles. See how get rid of all this, right? See right there, I even drew 2 candles right there. 1, 2. That's your range 2. Maybe we can make that prettier. Right? You're gonna close above here. You're gonna close above here. And once you find a resistance above here, right? Once you find the resistance above this range, right now this whole area is range 2, right? And above here, we can look for positions. But if you form a resistance here, right? And the candle closed like this, now you have this area as range 2, and anything above here is a valid trade. So once you get a closure back above here, right? Now this is a valid trade. Right there, that fat candle. Oh shit, there's somebody on Zoom. Poor Zoom guys, there's someone waiting. Why would somebody be the poor Zoom guy? Somebody been waiting forever? My bad. So yeah, Benjamin, that's why I would say anything above there would be a range 2. Check the 2-hour candle rejection. Hananen now. Hananen. Is Hananen. Yes. The 4-hour never flipped here, right? So the next 4-hour might come down, make a bottom wick, and just drive up and hold the support here. The daily support. Don Vo in the house. The man, the myth, the legend, the urban legend. Just maybe do a spit take. You ever played a Monopoly with debit card game? Bruh, what are you teaching your kids? Word. For real. Tom Wild in the night. Yeah, he's on fire.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
I feel better now that Don's here, right? Like, I had a headache. It went away. You guys get Dayquil? I got Donquil. For all your stuffiness, headaches, constipation, nausea. I got Donquil. Yo, Bowser, you just reminded me of that commercial. Why do they sing that part? Yo, why is it like, it's like, what was it? Headache, nausea, indigestion, heartburn, diarrhea. Did you ever watch the commercial? Why do they be like, they sing it high and then the last part they're like, diarrhea. You're like, damn, who the fuck came up with that? Accentuate. What tool you draw with? It's a pencil. Yeah, Zoom annotations. Don, you hopping on Zoom or what? After closure, we put buy above the wick of closed candle or above the closing price because sometimes the closed candle has big wick and it confuses me. Just look where the price closes. And it depends on like if you're setting buy stops or you're just entering off the rip or like what, and it depends if what time frame you're doing it on. So sometimes it makes sense to set a buy stop or a sell stop past the previous wick of a closed candle if the wick doesn't give you enough of an advantage point to fill. Diarrhea. You know damn well he not hopping on. It's kind of fucked up, bro. You know me longer. G's on here too, like fuck you. I got TK. Just showing love, that's all. She gave him that look. She was like, you gonna let him say that? G right now tapping on Don's shoulder right now, like. So you ain't gonna say nothing? Excuse me. This thing on? Zoom? The link's on YouTube, bro. You're in the flex room. Oh, what? Kaya? Alright, here. This is for your sister? No. Right there. For your sister, not for you. Damn, her sister ain't seeing none of that. You mean on the 5 minutes AVA? If we find that resistance to form a 5 minute range, yeah, it could be the 5 minute. Yo, this is nuts. Probably a busy weekend with the Airbnbs, and no, it's the same as every weekend. I don't have a single opening in the Airbnb in the last 3 months and like the next few months either. So. Hi, my name is Jeff.
Yo,
Yo, how you unmute yourself, bro?
yo, how do you got more people on your Zoom than I do, man?
Yeah.
Did I say hi?
Yo! The GOAT is here, everybody. You could say hi. Yo, Don, I need you to get off, bro. G. What's the deal? Yo, Chad, she was with him. We were fucking around, but she heard me talk about the shoulder tap and everything. That's fucked up. My bad, G. But I do know him longer. Yo, can you? Oh shit, what? Yo, slow down. Don's reversing through a flea market right now, bro. What are you doing over there?
What's up?
This guy.
How come I don't see my camera?
Man, we see your camera.
I don't. I'm scared. I'm trying to see myself.
Nah, you don't want to. You know, it's not a pretty sight.
yo, I'm getting off this, man.
Yo, where you going?
Yo, it's not. Yeah, that was a good
Where-
one, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Where are you going?
I'm turning my
right
camera off now.
now? No, where you going?
I got me my feelings, huh? Bro,
Boy.
I'm filming an infomercial.
What fucking infomercial are you filming? Are you getting paid for it?
Huh? No, like, well, okay, give it like a couple weeks. But I'm filming an infomercial for my website. It's like
Bro, go to a construction site right now and go pick somebody up by the bootstraps.
yo, for real. I'm gonna be yo. It's
Did I
gonna
lie?
be
I'm
sick.
the Forex guy.
It's gonna be sick. It's like a. You ever watch Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that.
Oh shit. So, what are you gonna
It's
do?
gonna be
You're
funny. It's like a meme type shit. Not like like actual selling, but.
Damn. So where were you filming right now? Yo, why did you close the camera? Why did you get off? What are you scared of? Come back.
I got me sad. It got me my feelings.
Oh damn.
Nah, I just. Yo, it's a dead session, huh?
Yes. Because look how the daily closed here. The daily closed right at support, and it really closed barely.
Oh, bottom wick.
It just got a little bit, yeah, and it closed like, yeah. I'm
Nah,
expecting
I'm not looking
us to
forward.
range for the session and maybe come up later on because every time we've come down here to this area, we just tend to come back up here.
How about you just stay longer today? Stay till the like 5 a.m. in the morning.
What?
How about new?
Crazy.
How about you?
How about
That's funny.
you? How about I don't, but say we did? I'm tired. I got nothing. I got nothing
What you mean?
today, chat. I got nothing. It's been a slow day for me. Call it. Send me home early today. Nope. Who down with? Oh, that's his M4.
Oh, y'all want some info? Yo, I busted my front lip on the M4.
Who told you to fight your car, bro? What's wrong with you?
Yo, I had to fuck it up. It pissed
Who's
me
not
off.
listening?
Yo,
He's like,
I poured
come here.
Yo, so when you pour, hear me out. When you pour
Then you have no money.
the
Oh.
you know that liquid you pour in your car for the windshield wiper?
Yeah, the windshield wiper.
Are you supposed to pour? Are you supposed to pour it through a funnel? Cause like I'm not gonna lie, I went over all the engine.
All over the engine.
I just poured. Nah, I just poured it off a funnel. I missed a little bit, but
You better sit down when you pee when you come to my house, bro. I'm not fucking around with that shit. I'd be missing everything.
I got Steph Curry type aim. You know, I got aimbot.
Yeah, whatever. I can see by your engine and no funnel.
Yeah.
You better bring a funnel with you when you pee in my house, bro.
Right. I get pee from outside the house to inside the house. It's just gonna redirect through the walls and straight into the bucket.
Yeah, bro. I got an AIM EA. Selling this AIM EA. Yeah, word. 20K. Nah, he's not gonna do no repairs. Word. Yo, where the funnel for the bathroom at? That's what people ask when they show up in my house. They're like, yo, where's the bathroom funnel?
That's funny.
Yeah. Fly me into the in-person? Yeah. Yo, fly me into the in-person.
Yo, the meet and greets will be dope, man. I'm so excited.
I'm taking this flight from FLL down to Miami.
Bro, I got us matching PJs.
Word? You and
Yeah.
I, they got feet on
Yeah, I
them?
got matching PJs.
If they got feet on them, I'm all in. Off the rip. I'm in off the rip if they got feet on them. If they don't have feet, then I want matching Lambos. Y'all sleeping together? Not if they don't got feet on them. Please bring the microphone closer. Okay. How about now? Damn. Fuck, you get me a onesie? Yo, what's that shit called? Yo, Don, I want a pink Snuggie. Get me a Snuggie, bro. Yo, why does Jeff keep muting himself? Hello? Oh, he's on the phone. He has to mute himself.
Why does it do that? Oh wait, because you have the setting on. Yeah, I forgot. Why? Just unmute everybody. Yo, but what if I send the Zoom link on my Instagram story?
What? You trying to swap my Zoom?
Next thing you got shit ton of people in there.
Yo, that almost happened to me. I posted a Zoom link and almost clicked share public. Bro.
Oh, on YouTube?
That would have been a quick stream. I would have been like, all right, guys, calling it now. Shit's
You got bad. Someone sharing their screen. Someone being the Skittles.
What? That was a stupid fucking Skittles. Yo, we got a 4-hour closure here, chat. You know what that means? We're still in a range. Nothing changes, but look, the 4-hour never flipped. So just like we drew it up earlier, we're going to look to break this previous 4-hour low, grab some liquidity here at around 57, 56 areas, and drive all the way up.
Yo, I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up for London tonight or tomorrow morning.
Wait, you can't hit me up for London tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna hit you up for London, cause I know you're gonna be up for London again. After what you just broke down on the 4-hour candle, I know you're gonna be up for London.
Bro, I just told them I'm going to sleep right after this. Now you're telling them I'm gonna be up.
You didn't eat that much last
that
night.
stays between us. knew I couldn't trust him.
Alright, bro. We'll see you in AM.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up after the stream.
Alright, bet. Alright, later. Peace out, chat.
Floor it right now. Gas and brake, wherever you're at. Gas and brake. I had to wait till he gets off to say that, because otherwise G would have been like, no! Shit, we on for London, I guess. Shit. Candle without bottom wick, what does it mean? Well, candle without bottom wick on opening means there was no liquidity grab, there was enough volume to keep it driving. Right? So we opened the last candle with no bottom wick. Didn't close with no wick, it opened with no wick. It closed with a wick, which means it closed with range to drive in the direction of where the wick is, which is up, right? Bullish. But because it opened with no wick, it means that it was a lot of volume and enough for it to drive, but there was only enough volume to drive it to where it went, right? So to this point. I'm sorry, to this point. So that means if you want to go any further than this point, you need to grab more liquidity, right? So if we never grab liquidity below here, we just drove straight from here, right? That means now if we want to get past this point, we'd have to grab more liquidity. So we probably have to break this low, right? Come down here, make a bottom wick that grabs orders from this area, right? Where it didn't grab orders before. And then if, not that it has to come up and flip, but if it does come up and flip here afterwards, then you're going to get a fill of that wick and then eventually a closure above this range, right? And that way you'll have orders grabbed where you didn't grab them before, right? Liquidity grab, and you'll have highs, new highs being made where they weren't made before with the previous liquidity that was grabbed. But a candle that closes with no wick, not opens with no wick, indicates no momentum. I mean, no more range. It means there's no more range in that direction. So if you get a higher time frame closure with no wick, not on an opening, on a closure. See, this one has no wick on a closure. Highly likely the next candle will close bullish. So, right, you get no, well, highly likely the next candle will close in the other direction. So if this candle, bearish candle, had no bottom wick on the closing, next candle, highly likely close bullish. And that's what happened here. It doesn't mean that it's not going to get a bottom wick. It could have closed bullish after having a bottom wick and looking like that, right? But eventually it should close bullish. And that's what it did. That's the difference between opening wicks and closing wicks. London stream, say no more. I don't know if there's going to be a London stream, but there's going to be some London positions most likely. KB on the London session? No. Who's KB? Oh, my bad. Yo, honestly, I think somebody was saying something about KB, and I didn't catch on right away like a few days ago, and I think I banned him. Or the mods banned him. I didn't ban him. Yo, shout out to Spectral for the fucking emotes, right? So dope. Love it. Spectral did a fucking amazing job. This guy. This one's my favorite, the RR one. Not the RR. Wicks, did you catch late New York position today? Had a question if you did. No, I did not. I have 0 tips today. 0. I didn't catch either one of the New York session trades. Not the one early in the morning at 7:30, not the one that came at 2:30. I have 0 trades today. And guess what? I got 0 FOMO. I don't care. I'm gonna cash my trades and that's it. Market ran today a whole bunch. A lot of you missed some positions. You're like, fuck, I missed it. Life's not over. More's coming, right? You're gonna forget about what you missed by tomorrow. Wix bro and Don bro. Man, I am stuck in a break even phase from January 23. Tell me the secret, man. I win, then lose, win, lose, bro. It's giving me shits. You're almost there, bro. I swear, that's like the typical break-even stage. It's the longest stage. Showering during the later trade, it'd be like that. Well, because you weren't expecting the later trade, right? It was just you were following Don. I was expecting there to be, volume, and we had direction. I wasn't expecting to trade. I wasn't missing it. It's just I didn't want to trade. Well, you're not wrong, Andrew. Yeah, there's a lot less volume here. All right, chat. We closed below 1956.299. We're going to need to come back up, grab some liquidity, and then flip again. But if we don't flip back bearish again after we do come up bullish here, we're going to continue heading up here. Let's see if we can grab liquidity where we asked for, 1956, 57 areas, and then flip back up bullish on the 4-hour. If not, and we drive down to 54 here, below 54, we'll be in off the rip. So this is perfect. This is exactly what we want to see. Any tips, bro? Yeah, don't look directly into the sun. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, you can look directly into the sun if you want. I'm not gonna stop you. Yeah, it's the break-even stage. I would say just keep going, don't stop. Here's the thing. Are you winning more than you're losing? So, because if you are, then you're having bigger losses, right? Find a way to manage risk on those losses. Find a way to extend those W's or take more out of the trade. But don't try to find one huge adjustment that's going to fix everything, because I'm telling you right now, a break-even stage doesn't mean you're one adjustment away, right? Break-even stage is a very, very big gray area, right? You could be one small tweak away. You could be, 10, 15 minor adjustments away, but it's not like, oh shit, I fixed it now, I must be winning, and damn, I'm still not winning. Well, maybe you fixed the right thing, maybe you're on your way, right? But don't think it's a game of one adjustment, right? It's a game of constant adjusting, and there's a very fine thin line that you have to find in that gray area and adjust to it. So don't think you're going to find a resolution for your break-even stage within one trade or within one adjustment or within one aha moment. Oh, it worked here, so it should work for all the rest of my trades. No, it's just it's many adjustments over many factors, over many variables. I know, Green. Thank you. Appreciate it. Same thing that you did to get from a losing stage to the break-even stage. That's the same thing you got to do from the break-even stage to the profitable stage. Continue optimizing your strategy, not switching everything at once, but continue optimizing and slowly, right? Because you're obviously on the right track. Yeah, it's on. It's playing. You're obviously on the right track if you're break even and not losing money, right? So you went in the right direction. You went from losing to not losing. So you just keep going in that direction. What do? The same thing. You don't change anything. You keep fine-tuning the way you were fine-tuning. Not don't change your strategy or anything, but keep growing the same way. Keep fine-tuning it. Eventually, you're gonna get there. You're not on the wrong track, right? It's like, you know, if you're if you're driving to Florida from New York, right? And by the time you get to Carolina, you're like, oh fuck it, Florida's not here yet. God damn it. I went the wrong way. I did the wrong. No, you just didn't get there yet, right? You keep driving, bro. Right? It's not like, oh, you've hit a break-even stage and now you can't seem to fucking snap out of it. What do? You keep going. What did you do to get to the break-even stage? You optimized your trading, right? You slowly took out the bad, slowly put in the good. Keep doing that. You can't all of a sudden say, well, now there's got to be a different kind of fix for this issue. No. The idea is still the same. You just didn't get there yet. You're acting, the way you're asking is like, oh, you already got the result and your result is break even. No, you didn't get to the result yet. You're not there yet. No cap allowed? No cap allowed. Cap USD only. Get it? Can I have the... Thank you. Yeah, I got a headache the size of Texas. The man, the myth, the legend. How hard is it to get from B stage to profit? Or C? I don't think. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use one of Don's sayings today. It takes a long time, and then one day it happens overnight. Okay? Think about that. It really takes a long time. But then one day, it happens just like that. So, it's a very individualized activity. So how long it'll take for you, or how long it took for me, should be irrelevant to, right? How long it's gonna take for you. You could outdo me. You might not outdo me, but that's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. Keep yourself out of poverty. Outdo yourself from yesterday, right? It needs to hurry up. Well, I'm not expecting a sell here. I'm expecting us to come back up. Oh wow, the fucking motion worked. Wow. What a relief. Yo, chat, I'm sitting here and I literally felt the last ounce of that migraine just kind of like evaporate out of my head. Because like, I just feel easiness now here. Ooh. It's either the motion or it's you, chat. I think it's you. Right? Thank you. W chat. W YouTube. Wow. What? The only Forex stream on YouTube that heals. Right? Ain't no other Forex stream healing you. Wow. I'm like one of those African pastors. Woo! The entire stream. You're all healed now. Healed, fucked, I don't know. You're all fucked now. For what it's worth, journaling your trades helps you see what you need to work on, and I think helps you optimize what you're doing. All right, so journaling, right, is a form of accountability. And any kind of accountability in the trading space is going to make you a better trader, right? If you become accountable to an investor, if you become accountable to your parents, if you become accountable to a friend that watches you trade, if you become accountable to the YouTube stream like I have over here, right? Like any kind of accountability will bring out the better in you, because you know you don't want to be the fool, right? So, and especially in other people's eyes. So accountability typically will bring out the better qualities in you, and the more logical, the more sensible qualities, right? So it's just naturally going to make you a better trader by bringing out a better, a higher quality decision out of you. Can't deal with you tonight, Wix. Hey, Lavanda in the house. Hey.
Wow, I feel good.
Just woke up half a county. Can you please explain why you're not expecting sells here? Because of the previous 4-hour opening with no bottom wick, so I'm expecting a liquidity grab here, right, for the previous 4-hour and to drive up. And also the daily closed with no bottom wick. It's a bottom wick, but it's a very small one right there, right? So it's telling me, it's indicating that there's no more range to head down on the daily. So even if we do come down here and make a bottom wick, I would need a closure below 54.047 to take those positions, because otherwise I think it's just going to reject, and we're going to do what we've done previously, right? We're doing technical analysis here, chat, right? Study of historical price data, and historically, look what price has done. It has come down to this area, swooped all these orders, and fucking drove up. Down here and drove up. Came down here and drove up. So I would expect to come down here to these areas and then drive up. Most likely within this hourly candle, we'll see a drive down and then a drive up, either in this hourly or in the next hourly, which should form a bottom wick for this 4-hour candle, right? And once we flip here, we'll be good to fill the previous 4-hour wick and for buys above there, right? But if we close below 54.047, we've already driven off for a resistance, we'll have some sells. But because of the daily and the 4-hour, I'd expect us to either range in this session, for this session, or for this range, for this price point between 56 and 61, and if anything, drive up. Well, the daily's still very heavily bearish, right? So we don't know how far it's going to drive down before coming back up. Just know it didn't have a bottom wick, so it can drive down, make a bottom wick for that, and close bullish. And you'll see tomorrow, we'll discuss it. We'll probably close bullish on the daily today, and we'll discuss it tomorrow. And I'm not guessing, just probability dictates, so maybe 80-90% chance that we close bullish on the daily. 3-time could be the charm. Be careful. Yeah, I mean, well, it can break here, right? But we'll see an indication of it breaking. We'll close below here. We'll pull back up and want a top wick. Right? So here, chat. We close below here on this 5. I'm going to need to come up to the top wick, and then maybe we'll have some sell stops. But other than that, if we don't get a pullback, ideally, let's see. Yeah, somewhere around 1958, 59 areas. If we can get to 58, 59 areas after we close below 1956.3, then we'll have sell stops. Is liquidity grab same as stop hunting? If so, no bottom wick basically means there weren't any orders for price to move down. I don't know what stop hunting is. It's like, it's not a term in my vocabulary. It's like a stop loss hunt. That's something brokers would do. I don't think they do that. It's a myth. At the Zoom door. Come on in. Oh, did we just do that? Did we just grab liquidity below the previous 4 hour and now come back up? Is it come back up? The market or the broker really don't give a fuck about your stop loss. LOL, of course it does. You know what a stop hunt is? It's an excuse by a shitty trader to have a reason to tell you why they lost the trade. I've been trading for damn near 5 years, and I've lost hundreds of trades. And I promise you, not a single one of those trades I lost was the result of a stop hunt. I want your fucking $40. Right? What the fuck is the broker gonna do? Now they have 10 million and $40. The fuck? Broker out there like just millions coming in. Let's get this guy. Chat. They got me again. Damn stop hunters. I never seen a good trader blame a loss on a fucking stop hunt. No, you ever seen it? We've been streaming for 3 years. You ever seen this on Don's stream? This is damn stop hunts. Broker wants my 10K. I don't trust him. Stop hunters. Word. He's gonna be on top 10 on SportsCenter today. The best stop hunt of the night. Da-na-na. stop, hunt, shut them down, open up, blunt. It's the new DMX track, the Stop Hunter's Anthem. First we gonna stop, then we gonna hunt, then we gonna shut them down, open up, light a blunt. Hey. Word, double R. They have millions because they're hunting all the 40s. Yeah. Then you shouldn't trade. You know when BE was happening for me, I finally discovered the profitable part of trading, but didn't get rid of my old habits, right? It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but once you teach him new tricks and force him to get rid of old habits, it's a brand new dog, right? And man, I just could not get my old habits out of the way. So what happens was, I'm good now. I know what I got to do, but the fact that I do it and then bring my old habits into it throws off the whole equation, right? It's like bringing RR into an equation that has no room for that variable, right? And so that was it. It was just getting rid of my old habits. What was an old habit you had? It's just managing risk based on what I learned the first year I was trading. You know, managing risk based on that while taking positions on my most recent optimized way of trading, right? You can't use, you know, stops that you would use using a completely different strategy on this strategy, and there's a lot of things that I was doing, like it wasn't, you know what, it wasn't just a lot of things. It was the fact that there were small nuances that were still missing, that maybe I knew them, but I wasn't putting them together quite as sharply as I am now. Like the time frames and the closures and the wicks and the drawing of the levels and all of these things, you know, doing every single one of these things separately, doing them well, but now you have to make them all work together, right? And making them work together while getting rid of old habits, you know, and discovering new ones and building new ones. It's hard enough to build a habit. Now you have to build a new habit and get rid of a habit. Like it on their own, just on its face, those are hard things to do on their own. Now you're doing all this together, and it's pressured, and it's about money. Yeah, you're gonna lose, right? The odds aren't in your favor, but you have to have that understanding that, yeah, the losses come with the territory, right? And this is my territory. So I'm going to take my losses, but I'm also going to take my wins. My break-even phase lasted about a year. I remember thinking I was getting out of that break-even stage. And I started building my account, right? My account really started growing, like took off 5.5 times, you know, my account like 150%. And this was about, I think 2020. I hit up Don, it was like October or November. I was like, yo. No, it was August. It was August of 2020. That's 3 years ago, and I hit him up. I was like, yo, honestly, like, I just went on like big streak over the last few months. Not a streak of like a winning streak, but like I was building my account streak, and everything's falling into place. And now I just raised my lots, and like I'm all over the place. And I started taking loss. I called Don. I was like, look, bro, I'm just gonna drop, because I went from a 3 lot to a 5 lot, right? And in 2020, and I hit up Don. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna drop my lot. He's like, what, back to like 3 lot? And I was like, no, I'm gonna drop him to 1. Right? I just didn't feel like I was in my zone. I dropped everything to 1. Like it was like less than 0.5% of my account. I was taking trades. Like every trade would never be like even 0.5%. But I dropped it to 1, and for the rest of the year, I think I traded from like September to the rest of the year for Q4, all at 1 lot. And then in January I went up to 10. No, I went up to 10 on GJ and 5 on gold. That's what I did back in January of 21, right after the Q4. So for me, it was really about getting back to basics and, you know, getting rid of the stress of shit. I'm losing the account that I just built, right? And I'm losing it fairly quickly, and I'm not able to figure out like why I'm losing it, because I just built it using the same way. So I dropped to 1 lot, and I slowly started optimizing again. I didn't go, you know, switch a strategy or start from scratch. I just continued building on what I already had in place. Don remembers that. You can ask him. Like I hit him up. I was like, look, I'm just gonna drop my lots here. I think I gotta take a step back, and I dropped to 1. You don't have problems trading low volume sometimes? No, I don't have problems trading at all, right? I can recognize low volume or you know, or no direction. I can recognize it and be okay with it. Like you guys took 2 positions today in New York session, or whoever, you know, the signals, you know, it was like over 50 pips that was caught over the 2 trades. I don't have a single position, and you know, I'm cool with it. And most people would be eating them up inside, that like, fuck, they missed positions. And I remember myself like that, but it's a natural progression. It's a natural growth. I have the mechanisms in place right now in my head to be okay with it, right? If you haven't gone through it, you haven't built that system yet, that ecosystem inside you that functions and that is able to make coherent and fucking adequate and high quality decisions, logical decisions, right? That mechanism isn't built yet inside you. So you got to go through it and build that mechanism, right? And then when you go through it in the future, now you have mechanisms in place to have a proper reaction. The same thing with having money, right? You like I've said before, you come into some money, you don't have the mechanisms in place, so you probably lose. You know, you make money quickly, you probably, you know, easy come, easy go. You probably lose it really quickly or spend it really quickly, because if it took you a long time to build an account or build your bank account, build yourself, whatever it is, you've built it. So you've built, and slowly over time there have been mechanisms put in place that you maintain it. But if you just get something and you don't have the mechanisms in place to maintain it just the way you got it, that's how quickly you'll lose it. Right? There's got to be a mechanism in place to make sure that your current situation is optimized for your status. Well, you've been trading for 4.5 years, almost 5 years. Like I'm pretty confident in the fact there's more positions, more trades coming, and whatever I missed this morning will not have made me wealthy, and the fact that I missed it is not going to make me broke. So it's not gonna, missing a trade or not being on the market, it's not gonna have any meaningful effect on my life, right? And if it has an effect on you, but it's not meaningful, then why are you stressing? You're just making yourself sick, right? You're stressing over things that are irrelevant, and at the end of the day, when you're in the hospital sick because you stressed your whole life, it's just you alone, right? Let's say you get in an argument and you fight with your girl, you fight with your friends, you fight with a random stranger. The worst thing is when you fight with random strangers, because look what happens. You've stressed out, you really gave yourself, right? A lot of illnesses, a lot of sickness comes from health, comes from stress. The fact that you stress out, that brings out, negative chemical processes inside your body that, that secrete bad chemicals, cancer-causing chemicals. So let's say you stress out, you fight, you argue, and then you get sick and you're in the hospital with cancer or whatever, or illness you have because of stress. Yo, that person that you were stressing over, they're somewhere on vacation. They don't even know, like, forget, yeah, you had an argument. They don't even care. They're enjoying their life somewhere while you're dying, right? Like, why stress over shit that's going to make you sick, but it can't make you healthier? It can't make you better. Like, you have no control, over that outcome. Get rid of that stress. It'll make you have to realize, if you can't do nothing about it, that it should not affect your mood, especially if it's not going to have a meaningful effect on your life. People give meaningless things a lot of weight, right? Take a step back, when in doubt, zoom out. But you're giving the 5 minute too much weight here. You're giving a meaningless argument too much weight in your life. Wick says arguments with his wife and says, chill, you're giving me cancer? Yeah. Pretty much. Nah, you know how my arguments go? Like, my arguments, this is my reaction. I just do this. I'd be like, matter of fact, I even fucking drop the mic and moonwalk my ass out. Just, see you later. Bro, I always see you in Donvo's stream. Are you guys related by any chance? Yeah. Fourth cousins, twice removed. Bro, do you invest in anything else besides Airbnb rentals? Yeah, but I have much more important things I invest in than Airbnb rentals. It's called friends. Invest in your friends. Invest in your relationships. And if you already made some money and you want to keep it, get yourself some life insurance. Because then you can borrow against it tax-free and still have the account growing. Financial assets. You ever splurged your profits in Dubai yet? No, I've never splurged on anything. Except sneakers. Except sneakers. I splurge on Jordans. That's it. What is that? The candle? What is this? Oh, it looked like a can. I thought it was a joint. Chat, don't this shit look like a joint? Yo. Gang, check this out. Don't this shit look like a joint? Yo, what? That shit looks like a really nice rolled fucking raw. Don't it? That's crazy. This shit looks like a fucking J. See, I don't smoke this right now. Well, that is a skimp. That's a toothpick out. This should look exactly like a joint. Damn. I just ate at least 300 milligrams. God damn. Did we ever get that closure below? No, we never got that closure. We came down below here. Oh, this is interesting. Is this a liquidity grab to drive here? We're gonna break the previous hourly low here, huh? Yeah. This is good. If it doesn't drive here, we might have position soon. All right. About 40 seconds here. If it closes too low in this range, we're not going to take that either, right? Because then we're going to lose our advantage. Or it fills the range and closes right at support. Remember how we said if it just drives through this range and closes here at support, we're going to look for it to come back up above 1956.29, and then we'll take the sells once it closes back below again. But right here, it's too far down in range for me to take a position here, chat, right now. Top wick off the rip here too. I mean, it's all we have here though is 10 pips, right, for this range, and like I'm not trying to get 10 pips out of a 10 pip range right now. Like if it closed somewhere here, maybe 10 out of 20 we can grab. That's 15 of this hourly. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I can't believe I almost missed today's stream. I would have been more upset than you guys if I missed the stream today. Where's, yo, hold on. What's the deal, Johnez? How you doing?
What's
What
going
up?
on?
What's
How you
going
doing?
on, man? Did you take positions today, this morning?
I got one. Yeah, I got one yesterday.
Oh,
Oh no,
yesterday,
two yesterday. Oh, yesterday for me, earlier today for you. But no, I jumped off stream early. So I wanted to get a couple hours now.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Johnez, he's from the future. He's living one day ahead. It's the 25th where he's at.
Yeah, 25th.
It's fucking crazy, right? My man's in the future right now. Bruh. He's living in tomorrow. It's so fucking crazy to me. See? You guys can't say you never spoke to somebody from the future. See, here's where buys for me don't agree with Donna Wicks. I mean, it's a good risk. But there's no buys here. We just said we're going to look for this 4 hour to create a bottom wick here for the previous 4 hour and then come back up. So that's what we're waiting for. And then once we come back up there and break the previous 4 hour high, we'll look for some buys. Stay off the weed. Yes, smoke it. Stop standing on it. Wicks, you're 3 hours in the future for me? I'm 3 hours in the future for my neighbor. I'm just 3 hours ahead of everybody. That's natural. That's standard. Weed is bad for Jew. Why? Well, good thing I'm Jamaican. 3 hours ahead by default? Yeah. I'm naturally ahead. It's organic. Eight minutes here to call it a session. We discussed this earlier. We said, right, we might get this range. It's the daily support here. No bottom wick on the daily, so we could just make a bottom wick and drive up. See, because we made a top wick, drove down. Why didn't we just continue driving? No more range. Probably gonna flip bullish here. Highly likely. Highly likely the 4 hour comes up and flips bullish. Stream vibes growing nicely, bro. Congrats, appreciate you. Thank you for showing up, Andy. Hey, chat, honestly, I haven't even dropped a like on my own stream. So I gotta remind myself. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications if you're new here. We're here every single weekday, Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you've joined our clubhouse, or if you joined Wix's table, you have access to the Sunday Unfiltered session as well. That's a private session. And we are also live every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern on Don Vo's stream. Make sure you sub over there and show up in the morning. It's time to end the session. I'm out. Yeah, well, no, I sometimes, very rarely, I stick around, but like it's pointless right now. Like, I wish I could explain to you. It's just we're not gonna do anything here for the session. It's gonna range. We need London volume. We need closures outside the ranges. We need an indication of direction. There's too many things to happen in the next 8 minutes, right? Even in the next 48 minutes. But there's still value here, right? Besides the vibes, right? We vibed out. It was cool and shit. But like, there's value drop. There's knowledge. You guys ask questions that they've been answered. What's Wix's table? That's the part of the clubhouse where you get access to the Zoom sessions. Plus, you also get access to the Sunday Unfiltered. It's a private session that we do on Sundays when market opens and for Asian. So the Asian Monday. There's a join button right next to the subscribe button. Yeah, Green's that guy, yo. Green is that guy. Like, when these streams are over and ancient history, and when Don and Wix ain't around no more, Green will carry on our legacy. Green will be over there in a nursing home on a wheelchair, talking to all them bitches with the walkers. Talking about, you know, I knew Don and Wix. Who would they be like, who? He'd be like, Don and Wix. You would have loved them. Oh shit. Fucking pick up his fucking retainers and shit. Back in my day, oh, that is a nice walker. You got a really nice walker. Those tennis balls on the bottom though, they gotta go. It's Green in a fucking nursing home, bro. Green is going to carry on our legacy. He's going to tell our story when it's all said and done. He's going to have the links. He's going to have all the links. Yo, what? They just dropped the new wheelchairs with the rollerblade wheels? You crazy? You get me a Burton wheelchair with some Solomon fucking wheels? You crazy? Some grinding plates on it? Gotta quit smoking? Shit got you going nuts? No, this range got me going nuts. Shit. We could ask Glenn. Yo, Glenn, where'd you get your wheelchair, bro? Glenn's perked out right now. He's like, what wheelchair, bro? What are you doing? Nothing. Just hanging around. Just wheeling around. How do you guys feel right now? You just showed up here for the last 2 hours just to watch a guy laugh at his own jokes for 2 hours. How do you guys feel right now? I laughed, I cried, I had a headache, I had a migraine, I smoked a joint, I laughed at my own jokes. I can already see this. If this was live, you guys would be all sitting there like this. Fucking wax zero volume. Stupid fucking market. Pop, 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 pop. Some of yous be like that. Just, motherfucker. Spent 3 hours in this bitch. Isn't Don the youngest amongst you guys? Mentally? Probably not. On my 6th monitor this week, patching another hole in the whole word. I done flipped 4 tables already. This is bullshit. Wix, why not buy the range? It's a good risk. No, it's not. It's a unnecessary risk. Like we're not anything but 50-50 here right now. Right? Why would I put anything on the table at 50-50 here? Like you guys have the risk to reward thing all fucked up. Right? It's not about what risk to reward I put here on the charts. Like, it's not about fucking what levels. Like, this isn't my risk to reward right here, right? This isn't it. The risk to reward is the price levels that the trade actually hits. Like, so how much in drawdown versus how much in profit I was in the trade. That's my risk to reward, right? My risk to reward is not over here. Whatever the red is and whatever the green is. This isn't risk to reward. I don't care what the fucking indicator says here. Risk to reward is what price you hit during a trade, in drawdown, and in profit, and then that's how you calculate your risk to reward. But outside of that, doesn't like the trade here going against us versus going for us is 50-50. Look at that. We gained viewers once I put that on the screen. Hold on. See what happens. Bro, chat. I just fucking cracked the YouTube algo. Getting all these viewers right now. Yo, I'm gatekeeping this from Don. Don't even tell him. Sir, are you in a buy? Many buy. many buy.
Many buy, many sells.
Yo, viewers is growing, baby. What? Yo, what? Hold on. We about to take a massive position right here. All in. Watch us hit 1,000 viewers tonight. watch us hit peak concurrence right now. Jules, honestly, I'm waiting. I was waiting on this 4 hour to flip, on this daily to flip bullish, and the 4 hour break previous 4 hour highs, and it probably will happen by London or for London or during London. So I'll get rid of all these things. What's the RR on that one, huh? Throw a fib on that bit. Yeah, but I'm waiting to end the stream here because we're gonna come back up in range and we need to close back up above 64.67 to have really clear buys here. But at that point, you'll break the previous hourly, you'll break the previous 4 hour, the daily will be bullish, very bullish at that point, right? So we'll be driving up. And above the 1964.67, you're also back into the daily range. You see, that's where the daily support is, daily resistance. So ideally, we come back up, and you see we already have, like we've discussed the entire stream, the 4-hour bottom wick for the previous 4-hour where we didn't grab liquidity. So if this is the level that we hit with the liquidity grab from here, now that we got liquidity from here, we should go past this area, right? We should go past this now that we got more liquidity grab, once we do flip bullish here. And then it's all about breaking this high for us to mirror this range right here. See, just clean drives up here. And that's what we want to be in. That's why I said the best buys are above there to mirror the higher time frame ranges. Clean. All right. I think tells you you are in the trade, in the right trade. Someone probably in panic mode right now, seeing all that now. So you call it on signal chat or what? Don will. Can I go now? Yeah, class is dismissed. Chat. We're gonna call it a stream here. Thank you guys for showing up. All right. It was still a good stream. You are the best. Some love to all of you. Fuck you. You're cool. What a funny stream. Oh, I'm glad someone else laughed at my jokes. Awesome. Mods, appreciate you. Green, super extra fucking duper appreciate you. Trolls, appreciate you as well. Drop a like on your way out. Sub to the channel. This way you could show some love, and we can continue building the channel on our way to 100K subs. Almost there. Not too far away. Less than 100K away. Right? Less than 90K away. So we're almost there. We're almost at 100K subs. I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. 8 p.m. Eastern. Live here on YouTube. As we do every single weekday, and I'll also see you here tomorrow for Dawn stream at 6:30 a.m. Eastern. Hi gang, it's been fun. Let's get back to our closeout song, the closure song, the vibe song. All right gang, it was fun while it lasted. Love and wisdom to you all. And just like that, another stream is over.
Noch von der Inside! Outside mit it!
Have a good night, everybody.